every day I used to walk down the street. I lived at Washington Gardens, right on Washington Street. So I used to walk down every day, hoop at the basketball court. Like Ken said, I'm a local product from right here in Hollywood. Came out here, played 145. You know, we weren't that good. We had a lot of good players, but we weren't good. We didn't go to the Super Bowl like y'all went to the Super Bowl. I don't even think we went to the playoffs. So, you know, y'all did something I never done at a young age. Y'all should be really excited about what y'all know what y'all talking about, because when I was here, everything was a little, it wasn't as advanced as it is now. You know, you guys got the best of the equipment. You know, you got clearly anything that any collegiate program or NFL program has, you guys have. Even when I was out here playing, it was fun, but I always wanted to be the best. Remember I told you when I was younger, I wanted to be a professional football player, right? So for me to get an opportunity to play professional football, the next thing I had to do was make sure I go to college, right? Right? Because you have to go to college first before you can go to the NFL, correct? MacArthur High School, like Chris said, make sure when y'all go to high school, y'all go to MacArthur too, some great schools. Parents, make sure y'all let y'all kids go to MacArthur. When I play football, though, I kind of played around a little bit, and I failed a couple of classes. And I had to go to summer school. And at the time, I really didn't know the significance of me failing a class and having to go to summer school. So I went to summer school, and I talked to my guidance counselor. Because me personally, I couldn't afford a scholarship to pay to go to school. So I had to make sure I was going to work hard to get a scholarship. In my mindset, I need to do whatever I need to do to reach my goal. My mom always told me that, you know, you can achieve anything that you plan to work hard. Parents tell you now about listening, for one, being disciplined, and listening to what the teachers tell you. Because the class clowns is going to be a class clown for the majority of their life. If you look at it, I got the best life right now. Somebody gonna put clothes on your back, somebody gonna put food on the table. But understand something from, you know, if I want you to learn anything from what I'm saying today, is listening. Listening to your parents, listening to your teachers, listening to your coaches, listening to any adult that's telling you to do something the right way. That was one of the biggest things for me, being able to reach some goals and know that my mom was proud of me. Because pretty much I grew up in a single family house.
Because there's a lot of kids that have just single parent households. What advice do you have for single parents with kids like these? How do we parent them? What's a good idea? How do we go about, you know, trying to rear our kids the right way regarding having to do with football? What kind of advice do you have for us?
That being said, I learned at an early age that if I don't, you know, take care of stuff, not dealing with what I want to do, which was football and sports, that she probably wouldn't allow me to do it. And I hated it. Because, you know, I didn't like school all the time, you know, but I knew I had to do certain things to be able to get the benefits of certain
So your advice is to put discipline before the football?
Of course. Make them understand that if I misbehave, I'm still not going to be able to do what I want to do. There's going to be a consequence to come with me misbehaving, like I had life in general. You know, because when you get older, you misbehave, things going to happen that you want to happen.
All right, one last question. Any parents, any questions? Any parents? Miss Diane.
When you retire from football, what is your future plans after you finish football?
Good question.
Yeah, that's a good question. I think about a lot of different things daily. Sometimes coaching is one, possibility. Broadcasting is one. I think I want to get into television. You know, that's something that I want to do to make sure I make my mom proud. And she reaps the benefits that I reap. And because she has helped me to be the person that I am today. And my Super Bowl, I got him to say, I don't wear them. You want to touch it? You know what, next time I come, I'll see if I can bring you one of them.
I can have them?
No.
All right, so quick recap.
Bryant McFadden attended FSU. All right, he has played in 3 Super Bowls, has 2 Super Bowl rings. He doesn't have them with him, KJ, so you can't touch it. All right. He gave me some more personal experiences. So, like I said again, I know Brian personally. I went to school with him. I grew up with him. He was always like a big brother to me. You know, him and fellow back in the Batman shirt, which is Roger. I always see him as a role model. So as a kid, make sure you find your role model that you can look up to. All right. That could be your coach. That could be a team parent. Anybody that you know that you think is doing something that you want to do in your future, find that person, ask them what they're doing right, and follow in their footsteps, all right? And understand this is going to always be trials and tribulations. You're always going to have ups and downs. You're going to hit roadblocks. But you got to go through that. You got to strive through that. For all the kids out here, you know what I'm saying, I want y'all guys to give Bryant McFadden a round of applause for coming out.